and gentlemen, men, women, boys, and girls, everyone, welcome to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. Alright, blew my load on that intro. We are continuing on. Let's see what this arrow is about here. I started to hear a whining noise from the back of my car. Could you check it and then replace all my filters and oil? I would replace everything first. Replace filters, change oil, and then check the whine noise, but it's got it in order, so we'll go with it. We will start with a test drive, see what that will unlock for us as far as maintenance, or not maintenance, when it shows a color. Alright, this is a little Mustang knockoff, so let's see if we can do a little better in the test drive. Late the brake! Ooh! Oop! Wow. So, yeah, you can lose traction in this game. I feel like I just want to drive around now. Donuts! Oh, well, that was a weird stop. You should keep doing donuts. Yeah, there we go. Don't tell the customer. Oh, spun out again. Oh. Alright, alright. Too much fun. Whoop. Woo. Totally didn't know this game could do any of this. I have no idea why I haven't been playing it like this so far. Woo! It's hard with WASD. There we go. Oh, into second. Stalled it. Didn't stall it, but had a downshift. Alright. Okay. Come on, come on. Just point us in the right direction, please. There we go. Okay, we had our fun. I think I wore the brakes out. Now I wonder if that has an effect, because they'll probably need new tires at this point. I hope that doesn't have an effect. Nah, the tires are still good. Look at that. Alright, whining noise. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, that was easy. Oh, come on. Let me right-click. Thank you. Doo-doo. I will put it in the air and show you what I have found. Pretty sure it's something that we can repair instead of replacing. This right here is called the axle differential. The power is... Let me get out of this. No, out of this. The power from the engine, which for some weird reason is transverse, meaning side to side, and then there's a transmission that would have axles going out to the front wheels and to the rear. However, this is only rear-wheel drive, so this is, again, something you would never see. A manufacturer would never make a rear-wheel drive car with the motor going side to side. I'm sure it's been done, but it's just not a likely scenario. Anyway, a drive shaft, or propeller shaft, as some manufacturers call it, goes back to the differential, which takes the input and sends it to these wheels through the axle. Inside, there's some gears, spider gears, pinion gear, etc., etc. But that has 21%, and we're going to have to do a lot of work to get this out. Well, not that much. Thought we would have had to move the exhaust or something, so it shouldn't be that bad. My phone just buzzed. I've opted with coffee for the evening. I've decided not to go with Red Bull or Rockstar. aka whatever is on sale. So I'll have coffee for the evening. So we have to pop the axles out so that we can get the differential out. Yeah, so I have coffee. To date the video, it is late on a Saturday night. Not late. It's like 8:30, but that's late for me. I'm an old man. I will be making a trip to North Carolina tomorrow. A friend of mine who does autocrossing with me, not Cone Dodger, has decided he wants to start a race team for the Chump Car Race Series. It's sort of like the 24 Hour of Lemons racing. Where's our workbench? I think we can go... Oh, there it is. I think we can repair the differential. Oh man, we could have repaired those. Yeah, there it is. So we can repair the differential. Sweet, 700 something. Now we can put it back in. Yes, so he's decided to start a Chump Car race team, which is a cool thing. You get some of the seriousness of racing, but without some of the serious money you get with racing. It's still serious money to race in any regard, but not quite the serious level you might need to go. And it's one of those where the more money put in doesn't always mean you win, which is the opposite of real racing, which right now is just... I mean, even if you look at Formula 1, it's just all pay drivers and whoever's got the most money, and I don't know, it's poor. I mean, we used to be able to say, you know, oh, you can look at all Formula 1 drivers and they are the best drivers in the world, and you just can't say that anymore. I 100% firmly do not believe that. You look at drivers like Pastor Maldonado, who has an entire country, Venezuela, with oil money that support him and give money to whatever team he's with for support or whatnot. Scratch my hand there, sorry. And I just don't... Hold on. Sip of coffee. I don't feel that racing is really the best drivers in the world anymore. It's just who's been blessed with the most money, or who's been blessed with the most charismatic personality to get the most sponsorship money from people. So, in my opinion, it's just a sad state that racing has gotten to. Anyway, moral of the story. He's starting a race team. I'm just going to see if there's a difference from just dumping this on the floor. Oh, oil cleaning cost $100. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so apparently I took the time to clean it up right there. I'm glad they don't charge me for oil cleaning costs. You should see the bottom of my bay right now. Had a busy day at work today. I worked a Saturday shift today, so it's pretty hectic. A lot of cars coming in. I did an oil pan or oil pan gasket and a few things. Can I put the oil in before I put the filter in? I can, look at that. This is the grossest sound ever. Yes, so, back to the original point of the story. I'm really bad about that, by the way, as I continue to do the same thing that I just said. I'm bad about, actually, we gotta do all the filters, so... Nope. Here we go. Have we taken the dipstick tube out? Oh, okay. You're supposed to check it when you put new oil in it anyway to make sure you put the right amount. I'm bad about starting a story, moving on to the next story, and then the next story. It's worse when I'm tired or exhausted, because my brain just doesn't work. But I'm sure we've all had days like that, or weeks like that, or months like that, or permanent like that, like me. But it's glad that people watch along. But Alright, so we need that, we need an oil filter, and I think we're going to need a fuel filter. So, I'm going to grab one of these, it's not that much, so... Oil filter! So, back to the original part of the story. I will be leaving in the morning to ride along with my friend that is starting the Chump Car team to pick up the race car. He's buying it from a current Chump Car team that the owner wants to sell the car. Okay, I'm in reassembly. Oh, I can't do it without that. He wants to sell the car, and I assume start something new. So my friend is buying it, and the car is already established. It's run Chump Car races before. I think it's a 1985 Celica GTS. So, Japanese, not far outside of my realm of knowledge. I've been asked to be the pit crew chief, so it's a big responsibility, but I've always wanted to be involved in racing, and never really the driving aspect. I mean, that's never... I enjoy watching racing, but it's not something that I get super excited about doing. Yeah, the fuel filter was bad, so it's time to replace that. So it's a good thing we went ahead and got it. Because he offered a driving spot, but I declined that just because, as I said, I'm not really the driving type. I mean, if you've watched the Cone versus Jolo series with Cone Dodger and I, you could check that on his channel. I have a GoPro and he has a GoPro, but we put them together and use that to record the racing that we do, the autocrossing. And I just give him the GoPro afterwards and let him use it to make a video, and he puts it on his channel. Because I don't want the hassle of editing all that. So, if you haven't checked that out, go to his channel and check it out. Cone Dodger 240 is his channel. I think we're done with this RO. Yep, so on to the next one. But if you've watched that, clearly I'm not a top prospect #1 driver. I'm usually about a second behind him. And he would probably tell you he's not a top prospect driver. I need my engine to be inspected to see if everything is fine. Check the oil as well, please. Alright, well, we can check the oil pretty easily. We'll start with that. Your cylinder head's a little worn. Get to the dipstick. There we go. And he's low on oil, so he needs an oil change. Which, I assume checking is not what he wants done in that regard. It's weird, the RO says check, but you check it and that doesn't check mark it. You have to repair it. It doesn't really say check and repair. So, I don't know. Clearly the game, like I said, hasn't been designed by technicians. Probably because we're too busy complaining about having to do it for real. Alright. Let's see what that displayed. Alright, so everything's in yellow. But, is that bad or is that good? Can we sneak to see these? I don't think it's hard to take these off. Nah. And all the spark plugs are yellow, so we'll put them back on. So I'm not sure what they want. Let's check it again, see what... I need my engine to be inspected, see if everything's fine. Check the oil as well. So perform general inspection of the engine, replace all worn out parts, check the oil. Well, it needs oil, so firstly... And I highly doubt that it's going to say check and nothing be wrong with it. Actually, how much are they paying us for this? 1,000. So I'm not going to go replacing all those parts. Oops. Oh, you know what? I'm going to skip that 100... Get out of that. I'm going to skip that $100 cleaning fee by getting my trusty oil catch can. Line it up. Line it up. Nope. Nope. Is it that? Or is it just escape? No, it's not escape. There we go. Is that enough? Let's see. Let's get over here to the drain plug. There we go. Nope, I missed. Whoops. Oh, that's another interesting thing. Can I put the lift down? Ah, nice. Okay. Learning. That's cool. So it won't let you do it. Okay. That's cool. Ooh. Blinky blink blink. Yeah, so I'm going tomorrow to get to help pick up the car with them. But it was made by a shop somewhere in Charlotte, North Carolina, that's run the races, and the builder and main driver of the car will be there, so we can talk to them and get all the information. And if I'm going to be lead mechanic, I want to know all I can about the car before we even go back to town with it. I may ride back in the back with the car. Not really. I don't think it's not a closed trailer, so that'd be cool. 80 miles an hour, wind whipping the back of my head. That's not what I'm gonna go with. So, yeah, I want to learn all I can. So I volunteered to ride along. So the question here becomes, how much of this stuff are they gonna want us to replace? Well, I replaced those for free, so you're welcome. I mean, do they want us to replace all of these parts, or let's see what the RO says now. So we haven't done any of that. Well, we drained the oil first of all. Remove. Oops. Remove. Wonder what the condition of that was. Let's go get a filter real quick. Oil filter. Oh, I feel so tired. Not tired, exhausted, I guess you could say. My brain is just not working tonight. Alright, put it in. Put it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Oh my god. That's one of the other things I don't like about this. Just that slight aggravation. I think that was at 70%, but YOLO. Oops. Now let's put oil back in it, because you definitely don't want to drive a car without oil in it. You do what I like to call the free bearing resurface service. I ran a car without oil in it for about 10 seconds one time and then remembered and put it back in there. I keep hitting escape too many times. Alright, so we've checked the oil. Define worn out. I mean, because sometimes yellow's fine and other times yellow's not enough. So we're going to get a MAF, alternator, ignition module. The spark plugs were yellow too. Do I need those? Forget it. I'm getting them all. Can't say anything if I do that. Alright. I don't know why I went to the bottom. Everything I need is near the top. I need an alternator. No, that could be repaired. So I'm going to take the alternator out and fix it. I need an ignition module and a mass airflow sensor. Ignition module. And I think they call it an airflow meter. Yeah, airflow meter. Alright. Stop hitting escape so many times. Doo-doo. Oh, I should have got spark plugs. Well, we'll put this in and see what happens. Yeah. Install. I would hope you wouldn't be able to repair a mass airflow sensor or airflow meter. That would be illogical. Okay, so that's yellow. Well, I'm not replacing it. Get over it. Take these out. Remove the ignition module. Yeah, some things about this game just get kind of confusing. It says check components, and you check them. Oh, they're bad. Okay, are you replacing them? You just have to know that it wants you to replace it. There's a lot of people that say, you know what, all that stuff's bad in my motor, I will trade the car in. Oh, we gotta go fix the alternator. There it is. Fixed. Let's throw this bad boy back in. As soon as I can get over there. There we go. Yeah. Serpentine bell, 27%. That needs to be replaced. Let's, while we're at it, let's check the timing belt. 27%. Bad. Water pump. Good. Bad. So, the problem was that because we didn't inspect, we have now overpaid for everything. Alright, so we need an idler pulley, both the belts. Oh boy. Idler pulley. There's something else. Serpentine belt. Timing belt. What was the other pulley? Or was it belt tensioner? Timing belt. Is it under T for tensioner? No. Maybe it's under belt tensioner. There it is, belt tensioner. Alright. Escaped too many times again. There we go. So, we need to remove the... Yeah, all that. Now reinstallation. Put the idler pulley back in. Or the belt tensioner, not the idler pulley. Alright, now that should finish our RO. Perform general inspection of the engine. What do they want? This is... This isn't an engine-related component, but we're gonna check it anyway, because God knows it says check everything. Can't inspect that. Did we check the air filter? I guess that's what I have to do. Yeah, this is confusing. Perform general inspection of the engine. We have done that. And replace the worn parts. Ooh, got something in my throat. And that looks fine. What do you want from me, game? Tell me. Tell me your secrets. Tell me what you want from me. Tell me why you can't tell me simply what's wrong with the car. Check stuff. Tell you what, I would chew a service advisor out if they brought me an RO that just said, check stuff. Make sure stuff works. I don't know why they would have a southern accent. Exaggerated southern accent, but no parts to assemble. Oh. I guess because we didn't put it back together. You win again, game. You win again. Time for one more, maybe? Or should I go do an NBA? This car is really heavy and I can't overtake anybody. Can you add some power to my car? Check and repair any defects in the car. Perform chip tuning. Well, let's just do a quick OBD scan. Find out if anything is wrong. I assume stuff will be wrong, or they wouldn't put that on the RO. I don't know if there's ever a thing where you do the OBD, nothing's wrong, and then it says, oh, you did the check. Congratulations. See, the mass airflow sensor's bad. Oh, boy. I'm just going to run through this one. This is a waste of my time. I'm just not feeling the game right now. I don't know what it is. Yeah, when you do this for a living, sometimes you come home and you're like, I don't want to fix a car. It's really bad when your own car breaks and your way to get to work to make money is to fix your car. That gets pretty aggravating. Which is why I no longer own a Nissan 240SX. Because God knows I would never make it to work. No, I don't care about the dipstick. Oops, nope. Put the valve or the engine cover back on, because Lord knows. Alright, that should have... Yep, alright. So now we chip tune it. Alright, now I think I remember how to do this. We will see. Program EEPROM. Okay. Let's bring that up. Ooh, was that? No. 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 Let's bring this one down. And then this one down. Oh yeah. Is that a 40% increase? Can you get it better than that? I don't think so. Yeah. Did I do it? Oh, then I go to chip tuning manual. No, sorry. Then I go to OBD Link Pro. Begin dyno test. Oh, it does have torque on here. Okay, so it can have a torque increase. Whoa. Did that take it from... Did that take it from 300 horsepower to like 420? That's crazy. That ain't gonna happen off of a tune, I'm sorry. Well, now you'll be able to overtake people at 400 horsepower. I don't know why 290 wasn't enough. It's not that heavy. It's just like one of those Mercedes wagons. Those things aren't that heavy. Granted, they're full of safety features, but night vision camera, and I hit spacebar to try and jump on the car for some dumb reason. Repaired. So that's probably gonna end it for this one. Yeah, we're about to getting close to the half-hour mark. I'll try not to go too far over half an hour, mostly because I start to ramble at that point. Of course, this whole episode has been rambling, so... But you're still here, so... I guess that's good. If you're still here. If not, shame on you. My car consumes much more fuel than it should. Is something broken? Try chip tuning to keep the fuel consumption to a minimum. So, find the solution, perform chip tuning. So, it's the same thing all over again, just with a different concern. But that's what we'll start next episode with. So, next episode, I will explain and tell you about how it went traveling to North Carolina and picking up the car, and the drive back, and how I have to get up and go to work the next morning. So it probably won't be soon, but I will explain that and tell a bit about the car and some of the plans we have for the team. I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited. Like I said, I've always seen myself as being a pit crew guy. You know, when I watch Formula One, you know, I'm not looking at the on-track overtakes and things like that. I'm checking lap times and checking fuel strategies and tire strategy. You know, how many pit stops is each team trying to make? Is someone short pitting or long pitting or doing their on-track time? You know, I'm more of the guy that would be on the pit wall making those decisions, or I'd really rather be the guy in the pit with the air gun taking a wheel off. Of course, a 2-second pit stop, I would not want that responsibility, considering half a second can make or break your race. I'd rather stick to the NASCAR style, where you go out there with an old-fashioned jack and jack the car up and hit them lug nuts and... No, not really. I wouldn't go that far back. That far back in technology, that is. But I will say, if a NASCAR team ever asked me to be a part of their team, I would drop whatever I was doing and do it in a heartbeat, just to be around the world of racing. That's what I've wanted. I've had some friends who are involved or have been involved in racing, and I've tried to tag along and do some things with them, but never quite worked out. This, however, this opportunity pretty much came out of the blue, and it's I jumped on it. I'm really excited about it. It's something I like to do. It's something I think I have a lot to offer in. So hopefully I don't screw the car lip too badly and kill people, but I think I'll be all right. So I am excited about that. So I'll let you know how the car is and some things after talking to the driver and the builder tomorrow. That'll be in the next episode, and hopefully we'll have some plans for the team hammered out a little bit. I'm not even sure the rest of the driver lineup yet, but we'll see how things are going. We'll get together and do some talking tomorrow. I'll probably bring a notepad and just write down a ton of things. I have already read the entire Chump Car rulebook from start to finish, because I'm a nerd and like to know things before I get involved with them. But that will all be in store for the next episode while we fix this person's fuel mileage issue. So, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. These are pretty much just like a video log, aka vlog for me, because I don't have to put a lot of thought into this game, because I do it day in and day out, and day in and day out. So it's sort of, I can just talk about car things, and people that watch this are obviously car people, so that's where I can talk about the car things. If I were doing Minecraft or NBA and started talking about car related stuff, I think people would just zone out. Unless you also watch the NBA and you're a car person. But that's not really the place for that. The NBA videos, I try to just talk about sports. These videos, I talk about cars. If I do something like Minecraft or a random game, if I talk in that, it's pretty much just what's going on with me, personally, in my life. One last thing. My wife has started recording. She started her own videos. She has one video up now. I do encourage you to go over and check it out. Leave her some feedback and let her know if you liked it, if you didn't like it, anything you would change about it, because that's feedback, and feedback is always positive for a YouTuber. I encourage it in all my videos for people to put in. I mean, if I ramble on too much, let me know, because if you know me personally, in real life, you'll know I ramble on a lot, and I try not to do that in videos. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So that's what I try not to do. But that's why I say feedback is a good thing. So go to her page. It's Oddball Lindsay. Check that video out. Leave her a like. Let her know what's up. If you like this video, down underneath it, you'll see the like button, like that. More importantly is the comment section below that. Please comment and leave any suggestions. Anything I'm doing right, wrong. If you enjoy the video, if you don't like the video, let me know. Even if you don't leave a like, go down and do that so that I know how to improve and what you guys like watching, because I can make videos for me all day long, but it doesn't mean much if someone's not interested in watching it. I live with myself 24/7, and trust me, I don't need extra doses of me. Though Cone Dodger does pick on me because I will go back and watch my own videos, because I think I'm pretty funny. But that being said, thank you again for joining me, and until the next episode, it's your boy Jolo. Thanks for watching.